Jamaal Charles. The Kansas City Chiefs have released Jamaal Charles. Sean, Adrian Peterson released. Jamaal Charles released. Darrelle Revis released. Jamaal Charles.
Both of these running backs, Jamaal Charles and AP, are like the top 5 in yards per carry.
Yep.
In the NFL history. I just want to throw that out there. I think Jamaal Charles is number 1, by the way. Man, this sucks, man. I love Jamaal Charles. He was one of my favorite running backs.
Hey, man, he's won me a championship once in fantasy football. So he's been a fantasy darling. So a lot of people are gonna miss, the Jamaal Charles in a Chiefs uniform. Now, where do you think Jamaal Charles will be playing next year?
Well, it's a lot of the same teams that I mentioned about AP.
Really? Because I got a completely different list of teams, basically.
Well, there's actually a few different ones. Actually, I got a couple different teams.
Okay.
Of course, I gotta say Detroit, but I mentioned them against AP, but I think they're probably one of the top people. But another team that I think that would be great for him would be Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars? Okay, I don't got that one.
I'm kind of throwing that out there because I don't feel like the Jags, they took a chance on Chris Ivory, and he didn't really pan out for him. And T.J. Yeldon has not lived up to his potential at all.
No, hell no.
And he's had so many opportunities. And I think Tom Coughlin taking over the Jags, he wants to give more balance. And why not get Jamaal Charles, one of the best backs, when he's healthy, out there?
Now, so here's where I got Jamaal Charles possibly landing. I also had Detroit Lions. I think they're more suited for getting Jamaal Charles than going after Adrian Peterson. Yeah. I also have circled in real big here my top favorite pick, the Indianapolis Colts. I could see the Colts giving him money and doing something. I could see them going, "Hey, we got Andrew Luck here. We got T.Y. Hilton. Let's get Jamaal Charles involved in this mix here because they like old running backs for some reason." And Frank Gore did good for them these last couple of seasons. So I could see the Colts being a top destination. I can also see possibly the Eagles going after Jamaal Charles. And of course the Ravens going after Jamaal Charles as well.
I like those. I definitely like the Colts. I didn't think about them for some reason, but I'm still sticking with mine. I say Jacksonville is my top spot to go to.
Jacksonville.
The Colts. I like the Colts. All
right, now, okay. So here's another question.
Yeah.
Do you think Jamaal Charles will even play next year?
Oh yeah, as long as he doesn't retire, which I know there's rumors about that, but if he decides he wants to play, I think he's going to be healthy enough.
2 major knee injuries.
Yeah, and God, I love Jamaal Charles. He's from Texas. He's a UT boy. So it kind of does suck he's gone through these past couple of years, but not too long ago, 3 years ago, he was still a top 5 back when he was healthy.
Now,
so
do you think if he does play next year, he does play, he lands on a new team, do you think he could be a even top 10 rusher?
I think he'll be top 10. I will say he'll be top 10, not top 5, but definitely top 10, maybe like 6th or 7th. Just because I don't think he's going to be a workhorse. I don't think he's going to be running the ball like Ezekiel Elliott, David Johnson are, and Jordan Howard. So he's going to be right there, maybe a 6th or 7th spot.
Okay, so you got Adrian Peterson being a top 5 rusher?
I'd say AP is going to be like at the 5th spot. AP will, because he's a freak of nature.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think if Jamaal Charles lands on the Colts, I think he could be like 7th, 8th, 6th, between 6th and 8th top rusher. All-purpose yards, he could probably maybe be top 5 if he's fully healthy.
He could. He's one of the best backs out of the backfield too, and he's fast. As long as he comes back fully healthy, that guy's talented.
Man. Andrew Luck will check down to him all day.
He does that with his tight ends all day. He does that with his tight ends that can't even catch the goddamn ball half the time.
All right, so Jamaal Charles, end of an era with the Kansas City Chiefs. It was a good run.
All-time rusher there too.
So goodbye, Jamaal Charles, to the Kansas City Chiefs. On to other things.
Hey, did you like this video?
Then be sure to hit this link right over here, which will take you to the rest of this very episode of the Weekly Fury.
And also, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that link at the top of your screen to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, because why wouldn't you subscribe to us?
Why?
We're the shit.
If you haven't done so
sports.
already, you're stupid.
And I'm going to get pissed off if you don't. Hit the subscribe button. Do it, or I'm going to beat the hell out of Sean.
What?